Boom, we zoom into this one with yes gi instead of no gi, and we have the recently promoted blue belt Matt on the left, and he's going against Zach on the right. Matt can no longer be called the king of the white belts or sandbagger unless you consider him now as the blue belt sandbagger. He's immediately in reverse half, but Zach is going to start this roll off quick by sweeping him over with the momentum sweep. Wow, I can't believe Matt fell for that one so easily, considering he's supposed to be a blue belt. Now, since Matt is a blue belt instead of a white belt, that means I can smack talk him more than I used to, and my commenters would not be angry that I'm making fun of only white belts. So we can see here that now Matt has lost a lot of power since he gained the blue belt because Zach is on top of him. However, Matt is doing a nice job remembering you should always keep your frames in. He has a frame under Zach's neck, and he's looking to push him off of him. Zach does not care for this, however. He's no longer going to show any mercy towards Matt since he's been ranked up. Today in class, we talked about if they shrimp in, you should try and go to the mount. I think Zach needs another lesson because that mount attempt did not work. Instead, Matt is going to use this against Zach. He grabs the leg, and he's able to get his knee inside to create a knee frame. Once he has this knee frame, he's going to push Zach away. And then Zach's going to make a big blunder. He goes for a backstep pass, but Matt times it perfectly to end up in this small scramble. From here, Matt is just going to have to get on top to establish a full sweep on Zach. Easy to do when you're such a master blue belt like Matt is. We have this large man in the back just staring, and that's one of our heavyweight MMA fighters. He's training like a true heavyweight by not participating in any roles. Now getting back to the main action, we can see here that both men are grip fighting. It's a tale as old as time. When you start in this open guard position, you're trying to find out the better grip so you can enter the guard safely, or you can try and sweep or stand up if you're Zach. Zach would love to get a tripod sweep, but it's not working against Matt, so instead he's going to do the Derek Lewis and just stand up, bro. So from here, we can see they're trying to engage, but Matt's pants are undone, so let's ask my question of the day during this off time. My question is, when did you last rank up and what rank did you achieve? Matt just got his blue belt last night. Congrats to him, but I want to hear about you guys. Let me know in the comments below. If you've ever tried to move someone as large as me in wrestling, it doesn't work unless you first build some momentum. Matt is pretending to be Chris Brown and Zach is Rihanna. He's beating him around and he's trying to get some work going. Now he hits this amazing, quick, sliding trip on Zach. We're going to have to replay that one again. Matt pushes in hard so he can pull Zach to the side, and then he brings his leg across the feet to sweep into the mat. Even Brock was watching that one, so Zach has to feel embarrassed if the coach watches you get destroyed with a takedown like that, especially if Matt's doing it. But Zach is looking for revenge. He immediately puts his leg over the shoulder, and this can be a good or bad grip. If you can control their posture, it's good. If they can post up, it's bad because they're going to pass you with it. Zach's being sneaky, and he's going for an arm bar. Now Matt is defending this the completely wrong way. He's trying to pass the guard despite having a tight arm bar instead of just peeling the leg off of his head. He has to tap, and we watch it one more time in slower motion. What should he change? Matt should be peeling that left leg off of his head. It would have been very easy to do. Then he wouldn't have had to tap to that technique. I told you guys, Zach's in no mercy mode. Now that Matt has been promoted, Zach is going all out. They start in this open guard position once again, and Matt is trying to enter the guard. Entering the guard when they have a gi on is a lot more dangerous because it's very easy to control somebody with lapels and whatnot. So Matt says instead of doing anything safe, he's going to treat this like it's no gi. Instead, he's just going to jump right over the guard, and he's looking for a kimura as he jumps over the guard. Nice technique by Matt. I certainly approve of it because I don't care about gi. I mostly like no gi. And then they get into this wild scramble where Matt ends up with a crucifix on the purple belt. Not looking good if you're supposed to be the purple belt, and he's going to try and transition out of here because Zach has a nice bridge. Typically, I try and work towards the back, but Matt still has the kimura, so we can tell what he's trying to do. He wants to go towards his belly. If Matt can go belly down, this will be a much tighter kimura, and he can transition to a finish. It's just a little bit hard here because Zach's head is in the way. So Matt scoots his hips out so he can escape this head, and the bridge is going to be useless. Now Zach is trying to grab the leg, but it's not going to help. Matt is going to trick him by going to regular side control for a second. Zach's going to turn into him, and then Matt goes over the head, and he pulls out the kimura, and the blue belt just tapped out the purple belt. Let's see this one more time. Matt is first going to transition to the regular side control. This is very important, so Zach turns into him, and as he does this, Matt can go over the head. Once he's over the head, he can apply the regular kimura, pull it out to the side, and the sandbagging blue belt gets his first tap on Zach. Not a bad day for Matt. He first got his blue belt and now he taps out Zach. I haven't seen him tap out Zach before, so that's a new one for him. Now they are restarting and Matt is deciding to stand, and Zach wants to be known as a butt scooter. That's on him. If he wants to kill cats in his free time, that's fine. I think you should go for wrestling, but Matt's just going to pull these ankles up. As he pulls up the ankles, it's a fairly safe way to work their way into the guard. Zach's looking for reverse de la Hiva, but Matt is trying to get his leg free and work out to the side. Because of this, Zach transitions to the regular half guard, and look at this nice control that Zach has over Matt. Zach is not allowing Matt to reach his arm in to put him in bonus head to flatten him out. Instead, he's keeping a nice frame, and Matt is going to have to move out of this position because he's not getting any work done. Matt returns to open guard, but as he does this, we can see that he's standing instead. Now, standing is great because Zach has his feet on the hips. However, Zach is crunched up. He won't be able to use these feet unless he makes some space. Zach's going to move into the butterfly position, and Matt helped him up by putting his feet there, and then Zach is going for a wonderful grip known as belt control. Belt control is great to control somebody, and Matt has a fresh belt, so it's very easy to grab. Now Zach is going to use his butterfly hook, and with this hook, he's going to initiate his own sweep, which turns into a fun scramble. He kicks Matt over the back, Matt lands on his knees, and Matt's going to go on top of Zach. Zach looks for a triangle, but this is bringing us to the end of the round, however, so we're not going to see any more submissions from Zach. Now, if you've been looking for cool jiu-jitsu gear, make sure to check out my link in the description to get some gear from X Martial. I just got some new gear in, and it's really awesome. I'm also getting some new gear for the team. Also, thank you to all my current patrons. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. I love all my viewers.